Across the bridge loomed Voldemort, his step-uncle.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The man who'd married Aunt Petunia after Uncle Vernon's unfortunate four-wheeling accident. The man who'd made Harry's life hell, locking him in the storm cellar and calling his magic freaking nonsense. Voldemort weren't no ordinary redneck tyrant, though. His snake eyes glowed in the dark, his wand a twisted silence. Listen, I've been away for a month, so I don't remember how to do any of this. I don't even know what the hell. What is this? What is this? What is this even? Who are you? How are you people?
Yeah.
How did you get to this channel?
Is the Twitch stream even working? Because
That's what I'm trying to get to.
I think so. I mean, I'm logged into it. There you go. Now everybody's back on the screen.
I hope it's a video of me. Oh, good. And you, of course, Eddie. I hope it's video of both of us. Yeah, I don't really remember how to do anything because I've been away for a month, experiencing life, just wanting to see what it's like. And I don't know if we've been gone so long that Eddie is just frozen or if he's just going to be like that position this entire time. Am I talking to myself?
I think he's just been kind of like contemplating you being gone. That's just the face he's made for the last month going, where is he?
There he goes. There he is.
Look, now he's even more sad.
He's gone even down. This is a wonderful start to this.
I'm back.
He's back.
I'm dead.
He's
I'm
like,
alive.
well, if Adam could take a month off, I can at least take a couple seconds off, he says.
As soon as I started opening the Twitch stream, I just could see everything and hear it start to shut down. I was like, well, I guess I'm shutting down.
Uh-huh.
Now.
Well, we're having a rough start, and it was almost speaking of rough starts, we went down to the Outer Banks for our family vacation, and we knew a week or so beforehand that there might be a bit of a hurricane coming through, but you just
you were very confident that it was going to be done by Sunday.
Yeah, I was like, nah, man, we don't have to worry about that shit.
I was like, hey, there's a hurricane. There's a hurricane coming for you guys. And you're like, nah, it's supposed to be the worst. It's supposed to be done by Sunday. We're not leaving till Sunday.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be all right. Hurricane. I don't even know what a hurricane is.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, so I'll start off by saying that from where we live to where we were going in the Outer Banks, it was a 9.5 hour drive. According to maps. But when you have 2 kids and a dog in the car with you, it turned into an 11-hour drive to get down there.
I was going to say, so how many hours did you shave off? But instead you added.
No, we added. Yep, exactly. Exactly. We left at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we crossed the bridge from mainland going onto the Outer Banks right at like 6 o'clock. Okay. And as soon as we made it onto the across the bridge into the official Outer Banks, we get this. Yeah.
I hate to stop you, but I think the Twitch stream is just not. Oh my God. The it is the perfect amount of stoppage to have the most hilarious faces from you, Adam, that you're not even meaning to make either.
I'm trying. I am trying to make those faces,
It's
actually.
so hard to
Well, that's going to be just absolutely terrible. So, but we're into it. It's too far. We're too far in. We're
It's
good.
gonna be
30.
audio. It's gonna be audio now.
This is going to be an audio only. So
I'm about to put my legs way up here.
Yep. Oh, them beautiful legs.
Yeah.
Ooh. So we get across the bridge right at 6:00 into the official Outer Banks side of things, and all of a sudden we get this alert. Like everybody within a cell phone tower region gets this alert in North Carolina that says, "Holy
You're
crap!"
fucked.
Yeah.
go the hell
The
home.
hurricane is coming, and we're gonna be like, hey, guess what? We're gonna just evacuate Cape Hatteras starting tomorrow. And Cape Hatteras is 60 miles south of us, where we are. It's like, well, that's probably concerning. They're evacuating that. It's got to be bad if they're evacuating it. So we were just like, all right, well, we're here. We'll see if we get. We stayed in Kill Devil, which is like halfway down that one side of it.
Where to
So,
go?
yeah,
Maybe we should get out.
yeah. We thought about it, but it's like we're here. We paid for this, and we'll see what happens. If they force us to get out, we'll get out. So we make it to our and we're right on the beach, by the way. We have one of the houses that's right on the beach. We have our own deck that goes out onto the beach and all that. So there is no like protection from anything if shit were to go sideways. So we get settled in though, and it's like later that night, obviously, and we order a pizza, and I go up. It's just right up the road to get it, so I go up there and I get the pizza, and like I think the owner's like hanging out at the bar part of the restaurant. So I asked him, I was like, hey, so not from around here. There's this hurricane. Apparently, you guys say there's some sort of hurricane coming around, and Cape Hatteras, I guess, is getting evacuated. Like, what the hell? And the guy's like, yeah, hey, don't worry about it. There, like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, man. I'm telling you. Well, see, what happens is that like Outer Banks is like split into two sections, and the top half going down kind of juts out and away from mainland. Okay, then you have this little tiny bridge that connects you to the Cape Hatteras side of Outer Banks, and that side cuts back in towards mainland. Okay, so Cape Hatteras and that whole island is going to take the brunt of all of the hurricane forces, basically saving us from anything else, So we're like, okay. And the pizza shop guy is like, yeah, like half of my employees are like praying that this would happen so that they could go out surfing. Like, oh, cool. All right. He's like, in fact, so tomorrow, which would have been Monday, he's like, make sure you do all your beach stuff tomorrow because it's still going to be okay out there in the water and all that. Go out on the beach. Tuesday, things are going to get rough, he said, and you're probably not going to be able to swim at all. So he said, go to this pier, it's Jeanette Pier, and he's like, go there like around midday, and you're going to see a shit ton of surfers out there. And damn it, he was right. We went out on Tuesday and got to watch some actual surfers. It was like, yo, gnarly, dude.
I've never thought about surfing outside of like Florida or California.
Exactly. No. So Tuesday, I mean, well, to backtrack, Monday was fun. We did go out on the beach, did some beach stuff, Tuesday, that's when rip currents were coming through. Went and watched the surfers. Tuesday night though, Anders was like, I want to go go-karting. I'm like, okay, all right. Now he's 6 years old. And he has his own stuff, you guys know. But he's technically old enough and tall enough to drive his own go-kart, which he's never done. So we're like, all right, well, let's see what happens. Let's go. And he was just so dead on getting there, but he did great. Like all they had to do was like put a little pillow behind him so his feet could actually reach, completely. But like, and it wasn't just like little go-karts for like little kids. Like Rylan was driving one as well. And dude, Anders, he just like, he freaking locked in, and he was like, I think that might be his superpower. Like he might be a race car driver when he gets older. He might be. Like you should have seen him. And it's not just a circle track. It's a track that goes up, it goes down, it turns in the middle of a down, and he's just locked in the whole time. So very proud moment. And then he made us do it again on Wednesday night, the next night. So yeah, he was all about it.
They have one of those outside Pittsburgh somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe like it's somewhere in between both like Pittsburgh and your house.
Yeah. Like a go-kart track, like an official one.
Yeah.
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
Damn it. He would
there's an outdoor one and there's an indoor one.
So that would be fun, but also we might be there every weekend if that was the case.
Exactly.
Yeah. So and that reminds me, we left on a Sunday to go to the Outer Banks. Okay. The Friday beforehand, I wake up, my alarm goes off to wake up for work. Look on my phone, and I have a text from my bank saying, hey, there was a charge overnight. It was from somewhere in California.
Oh no.
We're flagging it as fraudulent. Did you do this? That's yes or no? And I'm like, I don't know what that is. And Macy's still I let her sleep, I'm able to get up and get going. So I'm like, I just text back, no. And I'm still like, I got to go over there and get this figured out. So like I took a break during work and I went over to my bank and I was like, hey, what the heck is going on here? Is this actually real or was this just a scam? And so they start looking and they're like, yeah, it's showing up. I don't know what this is. And they're like, did you purchase this? I'm like, I did those, but did you do this? I was like, no, I didn't do that. And they're like, we're gonna have to freeze your card.
Eddie, I told you trying to subscribe to all the OnlyFans using the Adam's card was not going to work.
Eddie,
it almost did.
It almost did. If you would have just told me, I would have been like, no, I know what that is, But damn it. So I'm like, shit, well, I have to leave for the Outer Banks in like 2 days, can I at least pull some money out to have with me? So I was able to pull some money up, but I did not have a card at all. And so I leave the bank and I call Macy and I'm like, hey, shit.
Bad news.
Yeah, bad news. And she's like, what? And I said, they had to freeze my card and get me a new one because of a fraudulent charge. She was like, what was it? I'm like, it was like something like $34 or something like that. And she's like, you idiot.
Oh no. Oh no.
She's like, that was your half of the payment for the kids' shoes that I used. It was a PayPal.
No.
Oh. And so I called the bank. I'm like, hey, I know what that was. It wasn't fraudulent. They're like, oh man, well, I'm glad you know what it was and that it wasn't fraudulent, but yeah, it's too late. So
too late. Damn.
Yeah, that was bullshit. But
so you get to go through the fun of not only a frozen account right before you go on vacation, but also when you come back home, you have to change your debit card number in every single freaking thing.
Yep. And I'm still like, just this morning I found out that my Xbox subscription had
turned off.
Yep. I was like, oh damn it, that's right. So
now, see, I thought Macy was going to be like, you idiot, you could have just ate the $34 and not froze your card right before vacation.
I mean, honestly, that would have been I should have thought of that too. and
Because
the
when you said
whole
fraudulent charge, I'm like, man, $300 or something. That's gonna suck ass.
yeah
Hey,
no,
it
it's
could-
34, and
35
you're
bucks.
like, listen, let's look at this a little harder today, guys.
It could have turned into $300 though.
I mean, it very well could have. I'm not saying that what you
Yeah, if
did
they
was
get away with
wrong.
the first one, they're like, oh, we could just keep going.
That is true. That is true. But
So,
also, I feel bad for whoever the PayPal half was, where they're like, "Excuse you,
now
asshole."
they're not getting that half of it. Yeah, I don't know. we got the shoes, so I don't know. They can come get them if they want, but I
Come
don't know
here,
what's gonna happen.
repossess the shoes.
So yeah, while I was at the down in the OBX, I didn't actually have a bank card. I had to be pretty frugal with my expenditures, but so Thursday comes around and the hurricane was actually like a whole it was directly east of us, but way out into the ocean at that point. But we were getting what they call a tropical storm. Now I don't know what it's like tropical Skittles. It's just a different flavor. It's a storm, but it's tropical. Well, what am I getting? Like wild berry or something like that? Or I don't know. But
a strawberry kiwi.
yeah, strawberry kiwi storm. That's all. Well, we woke up on Thursday morning, and you could hear the house like moving and stuff like that. It was like, what the hell's going on? And walk out. We're on the third floor of our house, and we walk out onto the third floor deck. And like as soon as I open the sliding door, like I have to catch my hat because the winds was
Whipping.
just like exactly like this was like 60, 70, 80 mile per hour winds
Holy shit!
all morning, all afternoon, and most of the evening long. It was a constant, non-stop wind. It was wild. Anything that wasn't bolted down to the floor was gone. Like you were.
Whoa!
Yeah, we had some pool toys, gone.
Gone.
They're over in the neighbors 10 houses down. You know.
Now that's the kind of weather that you take Anders to the go-kart for, and you said, dude, if you can drive this, we're going to NASCAR.
You can make it in this wind. Exactly. They had it shut down though. We tried. They had it shut down that day, you know.
Tell them to open it up.
I know. Well, things got okay for the evening half of that. So it was really just 3/4 of the day was just like the windiest shit you've ever been in. Like that video of like that dude out in the street with with the thing. Now you're
flag
good.
I sent you.
Yeah, it's like literally that. Like the dude just standing out there with heavy metal blaring in the background. But so it was a minus the tropical storm. It was still a fun time. We still had a good time down there, and but I don't know. I think I'm sick of the Outer Banks. I'm sick of the beach altogether. I want to do something else.
You've only been doing the Outer Banks for 15, 20, 30.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like the people recognize us down there.
Almost the Christmas are back.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, it's August. Why are you so late?
The hell? We were expecting you a lot earlier.
Usually you're down here in June, July, August.
Yeah. Yes. August was all right though. Like without the storm, it was pretty nice because it wasn't like blistering hot out either. So
because it was 90-mile-an-hour wind to cool you down.
Yeah, there was that. Some people saw the tropical storm and were like, nah. Next time. Maybe next time.
You guys saw the tropical storm and said, that sounds like a great vacation.
I like tropical Skittles. I like tropical Skittles. Tropical storm.
I think it was one of those things where you kind of looked at your family and said, which one of you mofos will be voted off this island this week?
Survival of the fittest time, guys.
Can I just vote for myself? I'll go home.
Adam just walks out into the ocean. See you guys later.
So that was pretty fun. But while we were down there, Macy's friend texts her and says, "Hey, you guys available next weekend to do something fun?" And she was like, "Well, yeah, what's going on?" She says, "I have 4 tickets to the Savannah Bananas game, but we can't make it because we're moving and we just don't have time and all that. We're not going to be in the area now. So if you want them, you can have them." And you're like, "Sweet."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
Because apparently Macy knew all about it.
Yeah.
But
She's on TikTok.
yeah. So yeah. So Saturday.
Adam texted me. He's like, "Do you know anything about Savannah Bananas?" I was like, "I know those tickets are mad pricey." Because I thought
Well,
it
they
was
were
going to be.
also hard to get.
I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be like a. Do you want to try and go to it? And I was like, not really.
Yeah, right.
They were like, you had to make reservations to buy the tickets because a friend of ours said, like, one friend got them and the other one said her reservation was half hour after they sold out.
Somebody said that you had to be on a waiting list for like 3 years. You know,
I don't know about that long, but
I don't know either, but it's so we did put ourselves on the waiting list for the next time that they come because they only had two games in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
that was it,
Friday and Saturday.
Exactly. So yeah, apparently
now did your game end as good as Friday night's game?
I wish it would have. I wish Mr. Beast was out there just handing out 50 grand to more people, but we did not have a Mr. Beast.
No Mr. Beast either.
Not the second night.
Dang. So you didn't get Mr. Beast and you didn't get a walk-off grand slam.
No,
that's crazy.
No, we didn't need to have the Savannah Bananas won 2-0
Okay.
pretty easily, but so our night got one of the dudes from Gym Class Heroes, one of the rapper guys from Gym Class Heroes.
Oh, see the one that came and announced the new album or whatever?
Maybe he had like long dreads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, dude is walking through the stands, singing and rapping. You know, they have the video of him, and he's coming down the stands. When he gets from the point where you cross from the stands to go out onto the field, dude freaking beefs it while trying to sing. Like, did that just really happen?
Did it come across the microphone? Was he like, oh?
He's like, oh. like a fumbling sound. Like, uh-oh. Like, that's embarrassing.
You know that shit was still live. You're like, oh, good, he wasn't lip syncing after all.
Yeah, no, it was definitely live, and
like
so
when like when Post Malone fell through the stage or whatever, and slammed his ribs against it. And he went,
if that dude would have made that sound, that would have been. I would have just been like, "That's it. This is the best night of my life." That's just
I love baseball.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, though, that whole place was freaking packed. Like, you were not able to move anywhere in any type of fast pace.
I bet it was loud and fun because when PNC's packed, it's loud and it's a great place.
Happening is Bob Nutting sitting at home going, how can I invest in a fun baseball team like that? Maybe it is time to sell the Pirates.
Maybe, because I'll tell you what, the best way
to... It's probably like, how can I make the Pirate tickets cost as much as Savannah Bananas tickets?
Put everybody on a 3-year waiting list. Yeah. The best way to describe it was like a party with a baseball game going on. It honestly was. Like, it was nonstop music the entire time, unless they were like actually announcing something. But like, even during like at bat and all that, just constant like just party music and all that. And so we had our seats were right at the end of the third line, the third base line, right next to the home run pole. Yeah. And so, and we were right up against the edge too. So we took Rylan with us. We had 4 tickets. Anders would have definitely not have been. He wouldn't have gotten out of the car after seeing how many people were there. So it was actually nice to have just like a buffer seat between me and the next person. And so that worked out well. But I took my glove with me because I'm like, I'm going to catch a foul ball if it comes over this way. I mean, I think we're in prime territory for that. But then like in between innings, the visiting team, the Texas tailgaters, would come out and throw the football to people and actually throw, baseballs and all that. And so Rylan actually got to go up and like play catch with some of these people and all that. It was really awesome for her. Like to see her smiling just ear to ear the entire time is very different from her normal head in her phone kind of mode. So yeah, it was good. Even though the tickets were free, the food was still kind of expensive.
Yeah,
I will say that much. Now, I don't think PNC Park staff were prepared for 40,000 people on both nights. I don't think they're used to that many people.
I don't think they're used to that at all.
No, I'll tell you how many people were there tomorrow. I bet it's going to be way less.
Yeah. I mean, especially because they're going up against the Brewers, the best team in the league. So probably not gonna.
Listen, I'm still aiming for a Bucktober. Okay.
Okay.
Well, now they did lose tonight, so now they have to go 17-3.
Oh well, all right. It was nice to see during the night.
17 games. No.
So, but
no.
they had won 12 of the last 15.
Okay.
And they had swept last year's World Series champions
They
the
did.
last 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
And they were killing it, but tonight they just kind of had an off night.
Maybe they just wanted to get their 3 losses out of the way and then finish the season on a win streak.
Yeah,
the Pirates are on a 15-game win streak.
If they would have finished 17-4 before today, they would finish 81-81 and not have a losing season. So,
but there's definitely no chance for playoffs, though, right?
It depends if how that 81-81 would really go.
Yeah,
but probably not.
Yeah.
But the better they do, the less likely they will fire their GM, which would be very helpful.
Yeah.
And also unlikely they'll fire their interim coach, which is kind of, he's doing a good job, but he's also got an older Pirate coach with him too. So it's kind of
hampering him. Yeah.
Like, is he actually
which
helping?
One is? Yeah.
Because Gene Lamont was a good coach back in the day. He just had a terrible team. And the Chargers beat the Chiefs.
Did they?
Yep, 21-27.
Dang. Did you guys watch the game yesterday?
Oh my God, yes, that was great.
I watched up until the rain delay.
I watched the entire first part of it before somebody got kicked out, somebody got hurt, and I was like, "This is amazing."
This is an amazing.
I missed the halftime explanation or the
rain delay explanation.
The rain delay. They found that Dak spit first, and then
I know the spitter on the hill. This is what happened.
So Sigourney, the one that got spit on that we saw, actually spit at that player's feet first.
Yeah.
So it's a retaliatory spit.
This is like, who shot first, Han Solo or?
And as always, the ref only catches the second person.
Yeah.
So.
Well, also, they weren't going to eject Dak Prescott on the very first play of the game.
Would have been great.
NFL season.
Terrible for all my bets, but would have been great for everything.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like, listen, he should have got something because when you spit at or on someone, you're beyond NFL rules at this point. This is man rule, okay? This is the man rule. You don't spit on another man without expecting to get something back, all right?
Exactly.
This is man law. This is man law. And they should have just let him duke it out right then and there. That was like Dak Prescott. It doesn't matter if he didn't spit on him; he spit out. That's like Dak Prescott taking off the white glove and smacking him across the face, but maybe not actually
challenge you to a duel. Challenge you to a duel.
He did. So,
speaking of, let me check how my one of my if you're playing fantasy and you had Xavier Worthy, he got hurt in the first play of the game.
No shit.
So,
oh man, he's on my team at work.
Travis Kelce didn't do anything anyway, so he fucked everything up.
Huh.
Oh, I scored a touchdown though, so you won me money there. All right,
nice.
We're all right there.
Right on. So Xavier Worthy's hurt, and Ray Rice is suspended. So it's like Juju Smith-Schuster's the go-to now. If Xavier Worthy's out.
So they threw to Hollywood Brown.
Okay. From the old Baltimore Raven guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that just fucked everything out.
Juju did get 5 though.
Yeah.
Hollywood caught 10 and Juju got 5.
Okay.
And Travis white boyed around for 2.
Yeah. He was too busy picking out tuxedos.
So, Adam, we've heard about the places that you've gone the second half of the summer. And now that it's, it's back to school season for everything. And so we know the kids are all back to school.
Yeah, they are.
Also back to school is the people that are going to Hogwarts.
The magically inclined.
It kind of made me a little sad that we haven't heard from the storybook in a while.
It has been a little while, hasn't it?
It has been a while. Can you indulge us and let me live my Harry Potter fantasy tonight?
Well, you are in luck because I just so happen to have with me an unreleased chapter. An unreleased chapter of Harry Potter. I think it was more of a more of a reimagining of Harry Potter. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to read you a couple excerpts from that.
Please.
Okay. Now, let me get into blah blah blah. Let me get into character here. All right, you ready for this?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Well, too bad, because here it comes. If you weren't ready before, you ain't gonna be ready now.
Oh no, this is the redneck one.
The air was thick with the smell of swamp mud and gunpowder. Harry Potter, now 17, stood in the middle of a rickety rope bridge over Gator Holler, his boots caked with red clay. His duct-taped glasses glinted under the full moon, and his wand, a gnarled piece of hickory he'd carved himself, hummed with a power he could barely control. His scar, a jagged lightning bolt, burned like a branding iron. Across the bridge loomed Voldemort, his step-uncle.
Oh no.
The man who'd married Aunt Petunia after Uncle Vernon's unfortunate four-wheeling accident. The man who'd made Harry's life hell, locking him in the storm cellar and calling his magic freaking nonsense. Voldemort weren't no ordinary redneck tyrant, though. His snake eyes glowed in the dark. His wand, a twisted cypress root, crackled with green sparks. He'd been hunting Harry ever since Hagrid spilled the beans about Hogwarts, aiming to stamp out the last of Lily and James Potter's blood. "You're done, boy," Voldemort hissed, his voice like a copperhead's rattle.
That's a crazy mean uncle.
Step-uncle. It's a step-uncle, yeah. He wore a black leather duster over a stained wife beater, a rebel flag belt buckle glinting in his waist. Ain't no hillbilly wizard gonna outshine me. I'm the king of this here holler, and you'll bend the knee or die squealing. Harry Potter spat a wad of chew into the creek below. Gripped tight on his wand. You ain't my kin, Tom Riddle, he said, using Voldemort's old name like a slap. You done killed my folks, burned their farm, and made my life a living hell. Reckon it's time to put you down like a rabid coon. Voldemort's laughed was colder than a January norther. He raised his wand in the air, screamed out a bolt of green light, the killing curse, shot towards Harry. But Harry was quicker than a jackrabbit. He flicked his hickory wand and hollered, Protego Possum. A shimmering shield shaped like a giant possum sprang up, swatting the curse into the swamp where it fizzled into a burst of fireflies. Should I continue? Is that good? Are you compelled? Are you feeling it? Are you really there? Is it working?
It was working, actually. I saw the big old possum.
Is it working? Good. Okay.
I'm just waiting on Harry to get stuck in the mud swamp and ask his step uncle for help.
Oh, step uncle. Well, the bridge swayed as Voldemort charged, his boots thumping like war drums. Crucio, he snarled, unleashing a red whip of magic that lashed out at Harry's chest. Pain exploded through him, like he'd been stung by a nest of hornets. But Harry gritted his teeth, thinking of his mama's cornbread and his daddy's old banjo. He wasn't going to let this snake win. Bubba Fischio, Harry roared, a spell he'd cooked up in the backwoods of Hogwarts. A swarm of spectral bottle rockets blasted from his wand. Bottle rockets. Screeching and exploding in bursts of red, white, and blue.
That's for America.
Yeah, right. Voldemort staggered, his duster singed, as one rocket nailed him square in the chest. You little mud sucker, Voldemort spat. Yes, that's got to be worse than Muggle. That's mud sucker. He raised his wand high, and the swamp itself seemed to answer him. Gators rose from the murk, their eyes glowing unnatural, and the trees twisted in clawing shapes. This is my land, boy. You think you can take me with your backwoods parlor tricks? Harry smirked, his heart a-pounding like a moonshine still. He'd spent years at Hogwarts learning spells, but he'd also learned the magic of the holler, rooted in the dirt, the sweat, and the stubborn will to survive. He jammed his wand into the bridge and shouted, Hollerus Ignitus! The swamp erupted in a blaze of blue fire, the kind his mama used to say was the spirit of the hills. The flames didn't burn the trees or the bridge, but they burned Voldemort's magic, eating away at his gator minions and turning his dark spells to ash. Voldemort howled, clutching his wand as the blue fire licked at his boots. This ain't over, boy, he snarled. But his teeth showed something Harry hadn't seen before. He apparated into a puff of black smoke, leaving the bridge creaking and the swamp a-smoldering. Harry fell to his knees, breathing hard. The scar on his forehead throbbed. Well, maybe this is going to turn into a step.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God.
But he felt because he felt alive, like he'd just outrun a twister. Run all you want, Stepdad Voldemort. He muttered, spitting into the creek again. I'll hunt you down, and when I'm due, I'm bringing the whole dang holler with me. The end. To be continued.
To be continued.
The end. To be continued. Also.
That was beautiful.
Did you like that? That was pretty good. How was my redneck voice? Was that pretty good?
I think it was very, very southern West Virginia. I'm pretty sure I could hear my family downstate reading that story.
Good. You know, I was practicing it. I've been practicing it for a while. So I appreciate you.
It was the perfect way to bring back everybody into fall.
Exactly. You know, the Hogwarts students that that actually was able to run through the brick wall. I myself ran straight into that wall and bounced right off it. Yeah, I died. I literally died. Don't worry, I got a bunch of Horcruxes. They can't kill me. What one of them Horcruxes is one of them dildos thrown out onto the WNBA court.
Fuck your school anyway. I don't want to go.
That's what the $34 charge in your PayPal was. It was them sending you
the
a fake
rainbow.
letter. It was the fake letter coming to you.
Yep. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. Damn it. If it would have came by an owl, then I would have accepted it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Instead, it got thrown at you by a big green dildo on the
Accepted into Hogwarts. It's the suction cup kind. It's just sticking to my forehead.
Shoots out like a prop bang gun.
Yep. You're invited.
Accepted.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more dildos being thrown onto games, which is sad.
I think they had to start. They put
Cavity
nets up.
searches.
They put nets up around. They put nets up around the court.
Oh,
that was the last update I saw.
Yeah, dildo nets.
I can hear him talking, but he froze, and it's hilarious now.
He froze down. There you go. They put dildo nets up. They put dildo. Yeah, he's back.
They put the nets up. The last I heard, they took some kid to jail because one of his dildos hit some 14-year-old in the crowd.
And they called it sexual assault.
People didn't know what a dildo was.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. But well, so that was my episode, I guess. Really, you guys just had to sit back and.
It's the perfect way to talk through the whole like I was saying earlier. We've spent the first half of the summer running around the country, and half of the summer running around part of the country and outrunning the hurricane. I think it was a great way to call summer.
I think so. Summer's over. I hate summer anyway, so
fuck you, summer.
Yeah, get out of here. Summer.
I hate you more than I hate Craig.
Hey. There you go, Craig. See, you're not all bad. At least you're not like 100-degree weather. Fuck you, Craig.
Fucking Craig. Suck my dick.